Unlimited power.
Unlimited power.
Ooh, I like that.
Making things work.
Making things happen.
Everywhere is a set.
Everywhere is a set, no matter where you are. As long as you're willing to do it, just get it done. Yeah. Yeah, we met over the phone.
You did.
Like-minded people stick together. When you search for good mentors and you become a group, you become more powerful. What's the name of your show?
Unlimited Power.
Unlimited Power. And that's what brings us here today. You know, I'm excited. The reason that we're together is because of Les Brown, isn't it?
Yep.
Mr. Les Brown.
Mr. Les Brown.
Making another difference in two people's lives.
Most definitely.
A connection forever.
Forever.
Forever. I'm excited about that.
That's what it's all about. And just to give you guys a little backstory, just off one phone call, you know, I was browsing the internet like always, and I've always seen this Les Brown Institute ad, and it was just this, I was like, I have a story, you know? And I love how Les Brown is able to catch you in with his story and uses that to not only educate you, but motivate and inspire and uplift you.
Yes.
So I signed up, and LynDee called me, and you know, I get a lot of calls throughout the day, but she had a special voice, you know what I mean? I couldn't, you know, like, I had to hear the whole thing, you know, I had to make sure that I tuned into the conversation, because I just felt energy, you know, I think that's what I operate on. Because it could have been someone else, could have been a different voice, and at that time I was working, but I was like, I should definitely talk and, you know, listen and see what it's all about.
Wow.
So that's really how we ended up talking on the phone, and at the end of the conversation, that's how we ended up connecting, and now she's here on the show.
And now I'm looking at you.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I'm even going to give you a heart. I give these charms out all over the world, and they're for peace, tranquility, and as you think, just to give you more clarity. You know, my topic, my philosophy is about happiness.
Right.
And to be able to look at you through one conversation that we had, just sharing great information about how to become better, how to become more powerful.
Yes.
Unlimited powers, right? Wow. And here I am sitting with you, the youth of tomorrow.
The youth of tomorrow.
Yeah, because when I'm retired, I'm going to be sitting back and I'm going to be listening to you. I bet you and I are going to be on stage one day.
I think we will.
I think we will. I think we're out to inspire and make a difference in many, many ways. So let's talk about this. You're young, you're brilliant, you've got a wonderful future ahead of you. And when I spoke with you, your vision was investing within the inner you so the outer you could be more powerful to affect more people all over the world.
100%.
Bam! And now you have a TV show, a radio show, and you're producing, you're hosting, you're out there doing it. I love your videos. You're making a difference in people's lives, and that's what I'm all about.
That's awesome, and I think we have the same mission. I'm just a guy trying to share what would work for me and what I would like to learn by bringing in people who could teach me that, and also sharing it with the world. And LynDee is the founder behind Happiness Jungle. If you guys have not checked that out yet, there's a Facebook page, and she'll give you more information on that. So why don't you tell us a bit more about your mission and exactly what is it that you do, you know, your connection with Les Brown's Institute and your own thing as well.
I'm going to make a long story short. 1986, I was married to a very abusive man, and I was a mother of a 15-month-old baby, and my life changed because Les Brown came on the television. And when he came on the television, it was PBS, Channel 2. We didn't have all this cable. We only had a few channels, you hear me? Les Brown came on. I had no idea who this gentleman was, but he spoke the words of, you've got to be hungry. You have to believe in yourself. Don't allow anybody to pound you down. You're too worthy of who you are. With that, my ex-husband walked in and he was very abusive. And that's when that moment of clarity and change became over me, because I looked at the baby that I was holding in my arms and it was no more about me. Choices. Choices are powerful. It was my choice to stay in the abusive relationship when it was only affecting me. But when it was affecting a baby, somebody else, I knew I had to make different choices. Somebody who was depending on me. My whole life changed. I became a student of Les Brown. My life became better. I got divorced. I was a single mom for over 20 years. I was street smart. I come from the school of hard knocks. I had to learn how to get it right because there was someone who was counting on me. So I became a student of Les Brown, never met him. Fast forward, we are in September of 2017, right? I have become an author, I'm a speaker, I'm a mentor, I'm a coach, I'm a TV personality. My entity is called the Happiness Jungle, and that's the brand. So if you're looking for me, Happiness Jungle, no matter where you go, social media, Facebook fan page, like it, because it's inspiring, it's what I do. So I always wanted to become a part of Les Brown. You see, in life, you look for mentors. Just like you go to school, you go to universities. FAU is a wonderful place to gain knowledge of where you want to go tomorrow. You're investing in yourself, right?
100.
I invest in myself as well, but I don't go to college. Now that I'm 57 years old, I invest in myself and I go to different seminars. I become a stronger institutes. I teach what I've already learned in life and how to get through it. I have a vision of wanting more. My mentor that I want to follow is Les Brown. I was hungry. I am hungry. And I'll always be hungry. Isn't that what Les Brown says?
Yeah.
You gotta be hungry.
You gotta be hungry.
Why did you look for Les Brown?
Well, I looked for Les Brown because, well, I was hungry in many ways, sometimes literally. But, and he just kind of gave me strength to keep on going, to see, and he also gave me real practical things to apply in my life, real practical life lessons, I would say, or just habits, just a basic thing of who you surround yourself with, just the way he would tell you that. He conveys that message in a way to make you actually want to do it. Although you've probably heard it 1,000 other times in different ways, but the way he says it has inspired me to do it. And I think Les Brown, in fact, besides the fact that we have the same birthday, along with Michael Jordan, you know. So
Hello, greatness, greatness.
Hello.
You were born.
Born into greatness.
Yeah.
He just, I don't know, I just feel like he relates to me and I relate to him, and I feel like part of, you know, that branch of greatness, and I just want to share what he shared with me with other people.
Right.
And this is why I have this show.
And you do a great job. I've seen your videos, they're brilliant. So when you're looking to up your performance, better your game, well, who do you want to follow that's already done it? That wants to take you by the hand and go, come on, it's all good. The spiritual being of happiness doesn't mean that you're childish. It means you're childlike. You accept it's okay to have fun. The spiritual being of happiness is making better choices so you're less stressed. Learning how to pause, learning how to communicate, learning how to turn these off so you could relate to one another. The spiritual being of happiness is a very simple process, and everybody wants it, but they're trying to chase it in a different way that it doesn't bring happiness. For instance, people think that money brings happiness. No, money brings things. They're nice things. Happiness brings success. So if you learn how to be more passionate about what you want, if you learn how to be a better communicator, and to really start reacting towards different situations, because life could be really stressful. But if you look at it differently so you could have better solutions, you could be happier. That's my principles of happiness. So I share the philosophies of how to incorporate the acts of happiness for them to become a habit, a daily habit, from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep. For instance, people go to sleep or they start laying their head down at night and they're aggravated at the things that they didn't accomplish during the day, instead of saying, look at what I did accomplish, and then adding more to the to-do list and prioritizing it for tomorrow. Philosophies of happiness. So there's a whole mantra on living a happier, stressless, non-medicated life. Is life going to suck you in? Are you going to cry? Are you allowed to have emotions? Man, I have emotions. I just don't stay there.
Right.
Most people go into this pity party. I cry. I've got stuff going on in my life, and I give myself permission to empty so I could refill. I don't walk around joyful and giddy. I choose how to handle life. And that's what I teach. That's my mantra. And from kids all the way to adults, to families. Families are separated. I ask families, do you really want to be happy with each other? And they're like, yes. And I'm like, I can help you with that. And if I get one person that says, no, I'm only here because of this person, I can't help them because it's a choice. And I'm too busy being happy and solution-fied than to spend my time trying to convince people that they should be happy with one another. So I get to mentor and coach families and people, how to communicate better, how to love more, how to accept more. Life is coexisting. It has no religion, no culture, and it has absolutely no color. It has a coexisting value, and that's acceptance of what we are able to accept and throw away what we don't want. Choices.
Choices. That's